Not Done Yet Movement podcast. And we are in a very special location with a very amazing and special person. So we are at Bookends in Dubai, and we are with Grace, who is a co-owner and founder of Bookends. And this is where we actually had our launch, because she is a partner in crime with me, and I am grateful to have her in my life. She's a main component of this community, and we are now in June still talking about becoming you. And Grace, your story is absolutely beautiful and amazing, just like you.
Val, first of all, I am very grateful for you to approach me with the idea, and I am so proud to be part of Not Done Yet movement.
Yay!
And together, we're going to make wonder.
We are. We're taking over the world.
We will.
Yes, we're coming to a place near you. So stay tuned. All right. So Grace, you really are a phenomenon. I mean, just this bookstore alone, such a beautiful and amazing place that my father, who was a writer, English professor, would have fallen in love with. What you've done here is remarkable.
Thank you, Val. And I never thought of where we are now. It never been in the forecast or any aim to reach. It was just go with the flow. The whole idea was really go with the flow.
Oh.
And I am very pleased to be where we are simply because people are happy. We are building an amazing community, and that is heartwarming.
Well, you know, you said something very important. You said go with the flow. That's actually easier said than done.
Yes,
Right?
100%.
Right?
And once you are in it, you cannot just decide, oh, I'm done now.
Yeah.
I'm not done yet.
Exactly. And along the way, because taking this leap into creating a business, and I don't want to say as a woman, because that's not even fair to us, right? But taking the leap, it's a risk.
It
And
is.
along the way, you've had some major challenges. And I don't know if all of you can actually see that picture, because I don't know how it's framed, but there is a picture of books just piled up in a heap outside the store. Can you just talk a little bit about that for a minute, please?
Yes. Before we were 1 year in the store and we were deciding on how to celebrate our first anniversary, we got hit in the flood that happened in Dubai in April 2024.
Yeah.
And in a blink of an eye, we had 30 centimeter water for
Wow.
over 4 consecutive days. We were not even allowed to check our damages. And this is only in that store here, the walk-in store. You have the storage inside, which is lower.
Yeah.
So the water was a
Higher.
lot more.
Yeah.
And all our books at the bottom, whether they were on the shelves, whether they were on the ground, everything was destroyed. Our shelves were destroyed, our fit out was destroyed, our main door is destroyed. Until now it doesn't close properly.
Yeah.
However, it is a challenge to test how resilient you are,
Yes. Yes.
to test if you will stand up again.
Yeah.
And I must say, since we started Bookends, one challenge after the other.
Yeah. Aw.
It's non-stop. It's a roller coaster,
Yeah.
but that's the journey of an entrepreneur. I'm sure every entrepreneur knows that.
Right. And that's the going with the flow, right?
Absolutely.
It hits you, the challenges, the floods, right? You're in Dubai, the last thing you're thinking about is a flood.
Exactly.
The floods destroy so much of what you've created in 1 year. You were just 1 year in.
Yes.
And you kept
Not
going.
even 1 year.
Not even 1 year.
Just 10 months we were in,
Yeah.
and more than 14,000 books were gone.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And these are pre-loved books. I think we should say that. This
Oh,
is,
absolutely.
These are pre-loved books, which I love because it's the whole idea of recycling.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the idea is to keep those books away from the landfill.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now they are drenched with water. Where would they go? I have no idea what they have done with that. This is another pain I had, that
Yeah.
where are all those wet books that they cannot be saved whatsoever? No chance you can save those books.
Yeah.
Where did they go? I have no idea.
They have another story to tell and they didn't get to tell
Absolutely.
it. Aw. Okay, so we are here about becoming you. And this is all about becoming you. This whole journey, the flood, the struggle, the challenges that come. But I want to get into a little bit more. Yeah, are you ready?
Let's see.
Are you
I'm
ready?
ready.
Are you ready? Are you
I'm
sure?
ready, but
Okay.
not done yet.
She's so good. You like how she just rolled that in there. She was made to be a part of this movement. Okay, so you're a mother, an educator, an entrepreneur, an author, and lifelong learner, which I think is the most amazing thing. Just to even, to conceive that we're never done, right? We're always learning. Which of these roles has shaped you the most, and why?
I would say as an educator.
Mm.
Because even that role, again, go with the flow. I never planned to be an educator. And to me, being a teacher was the last thing in my mind to do when I was little. And I was volunteering in my kids' school when they started attending the school. And then instead of staying for a couple of hours, I was staying the whole day. I loved it. I loved working with kids.
Yeah.
So initially I started by reading with them, doing their maths, doing some filing, things like that. And then I got involved with the Arabic teacher. And again, I used to stay the whole day with her, helping her with the kids and doing activities. And then I started an after-school club.
Oh, nice.
Teaching kids the Arabic language. And it developed to be also another club, which is the French club. So the idea was to do 2 days a week. I was overbooked because all the kids, they loved the idea, they loved the way I was approaching the learning. And then I did 2 days Arabic and 2 days French.
That's beautiful.
All as activities, as after school clubs. And that developed to be, I had few students who took it very seriously. They did their external exams in Arabic because of that passion that they took from me when they were in primary school.
Isn't that beautiful?
And from there, I was doing also class teaching, subject teaching. So at the moment, I am a substitute teacher. Wherever they need me, whenever they need me, I am always on standby. From foundation stage up to year 13.
That's fantastic.
So I've worked with all age group. I love them. I worked days or weeks or even maternity leaves, for example, which is longer terms and stuff, but I loved every moment.
And this goes back to your whole idea of going with the flow. Because it started out as one thing and you just kept allowing. And that's so important for us because a lot of times, like I said before, we just don't do that. And it's right there and we're sometimes fearful of going with the flow. But see where the flow took you. And in becoming you, you helped others to become them.
Absolutely.
Right? As a teacher.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Hey, I love it. Okay. So, looking back, who was Grace before Bookends, before motherhood, and before all the other titles?
The only thing I can think of is my childhood. I didn't have an easy childhood. It was the uncertainty, it was the unknown, and I would think about it as I was a dreamer, I think. The books, reading books, were taking me away from the reality. Because I lived during the civil war in Lebanon. And we never had a day like any other day. Everything was something different. Every day was different. You don't know if you're coming back safe. You don't know if you're coming back, finishing your day as normal. We used to have few months, for example, no problem, you're leading a normal life, and then war strikes again. And when you are in the shelter, what else can you do? So for me, it was reading. It was taking refuge in those different stories. So I think I was dreaming of building a safe place. Being in a safe environment. So I think I was a dreamer. That I never put in my mind after 10 years where I would be. Because I was considering myself, I am in that, I would say, magical place. Even in reality, I wasn't. Does it make sense?
Total sense. And what's so special about that is that going through what you went through, which I can't even fathom what it must have been like as a child, to not know the uncertainty of not knowing when you go home, is your home there? You know, it blows my mind that as a child that anybody has to live through it, but especially as a child, that's your reality. But the idea that you kept getting lost in books, like books, that was your refuge, that was your safe haven.
Yes.
And then you created a safe haven. Like, this is what you've done here.
Absolutely.
You have surrounded yourself with your safe haven.
Without planning it, without really knowing it.
Without even acknowledging it. Yeah, it just happened.
It does.
This was what kept you going as a child, and now it's keeping you going as an adult.
And maybe at that time, it could be seen as, oh my God, poor me, you know, feeling pity on yourself.
Yeah.
What's happening to me? I'm sad, I'm this, I'm down, I'm pessimist. But the challenges that we went through since we started Bookends, the different kind of challenges, starting by COVID, then the floods, then what's happening now.
Right.
And those experiences of my childhood gave me resilience.
Yes. Yes.
So the floods where I went back to the war zone where everything was destroyed, buildings were going down. I really lived those moments. And I said, I went through that, I will go through this as well.
Yeah, you came out on the other side. You saw there was a light at the end. And so often we get lost in that challenge. We get lost in that destruction.
Yes.
And then don't go any further because it's just dark.
Absolutely.
But you've lived through dark. You're here to tell the story, that the story can continue. You just have to keep moving.
Absolutely.
And going with the flow.
And it's very easy at that time to say, I'm done.
Yeah. But guess what?
But no,
you're not
I'm
done
not
yet.
done yet.
You see how she works that in there? I love it. I love it. Okay. So as women, we often put our dreams on hold while raising families. How did you continue investing in your own growth while raising your children?
For me, I was lucky enough that I didn't need to work. My focus was my kids entirely, until they were kind of semi-independent.
Right.
So attending the school, my role was just looking after their well-being, dropping them, picking them, all of that. So at that period, I had all my days empty.
Right.
Free
Yes.
to do whatever I want. So this is how I got involved with the school. And because I'm not an educator by profession, by studies, and the love for education led me to start inquiring about my master's degree. And I wanted to make a difference to the Arabic language for speakers of other languages. I started my master's degree. And after that, I don't want to stop there.
Yeah.
I want to do a further step. So now, currently, I am studying for my doctorate with the aim to make a difference for the Arabic language.
That's beautiful.
I
Dr.
will
Grace. Yes, I love it. It has a
Not
beautiful ring.
yet.
Yes, but I'm claiming it. You've got this.
I hope so.
No, you got this. No, inshallah. You got this. Okay. So, books have the power to change lives. Is there a book or story that helped shape the woman you have become?
I wouldn't say shape me, rather than change my perspective.
Okay.
Every book I read, I just entirely get into it. And every book has got some lesson that you can keep.
Right.
But only one, and I would say in my entrepreneurship journey, it's a book called Start With Why by Simon Sinek.
Okay.
He is someone that I really, really like. I follow him on Instagram, and I always get inspired by what he says, his podcast, and everything else. So, anyway, in any case, what you say is, I do 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
His perspective is, you should start by why you do what you are doing.
Yeah.
And that changed the whole perspective in myself in presenting bookends, in me as personal as well, because you always wonder, what is my purpose in life?
Yes.
Be happy, make more money. From that book, I discovered my purpose.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Really? I need to read that book.
You need to.
I need to read the book.
It's a great one.
Yeah, because I mean, being purpose driven has led my whole life, and then trying to figure that out when I was always working for someone else, well, the U.S. government, but you know, it's like, okay, why am I here? Why was I created? Why am I still alive? Why am I still existing? Because I haven't done what I'm supposed to do. So understanding that, I think I'm getting closer. I feel like with the Not Done Yet movement,
Yeah.
I'm feeling out purpose, because I've been looking in that direction for so long, to do something to support women, to love on us, because we don't love on ourselves enough. We love on everybody else,
Sure.
but we just don't give the same thing to us.
Absolutely.
So I've always wanted for us to create something where we look in the mirror and say, well done, Valerie, right? You are good, you are phenomenal, and we don't do that. I could do it for you very easily, right?
It's always the case. And I tell you what, you are on the right track.
Thank you.
After reading this book, you can put the perspective into the practice that you are doing.
Okay. Well, guess we're going to all go out and buy this book. Okay.
Start with why.
Start with why. Okay. We have just a couple more, because we could talk forever. And
Absolutely.
I think that we're going to have to continue this conversation in a different month, right? Because there's so much.
I'm always there.
I know, and I love that about you. Thank you. Okay. So finish this sentence, please. I thought becoming successful meant blank, but what I learned is blank.
I thought I am going to build something big.
Mm.
But what it means to me more is the impact that I am leaving from building the empire of bookends.
Oh, that's beautiful. Legacy.
It is.
Legacy.
So when you think of a book, think bookends first.
Yeah. Oh. And the whole idea of bookends, it warms my heart, because in this day of digital, in this day of Audible, in this day of listening to books, never having enough time, the idea of what you said as a child, that you would get lost in pages, and it's the actually holding a book is different. It
100%.
feels different. It smells different. And seriously, not even trying to be funny, it's better for you. Because you think about, like at night when you're going to sleep, you don't need to be holding your phone. You don't need to be reading a book on your phone. You don't need the light, right? To hold a book, that means, okay, it's time to close the day, and to close the day and get lost in something
It
wonderful.
activates all your senses.
Yeah,
Holding a book in hand.
yeah, it makes a difference. So I vote, go to bed with a book, a real book in your hand, and a pre-loved book is a beautiful thing.
And you will see the difference.
Yeah. I say all that, and now I need to do it too. Okay, here's our last one. And this one, of course, I love all my questions, but
I love all your questions.
What does not done yet mean to you, and what kind of woman are you still becoming?
I think leading your life with a purpose is something you want to leave behind before you go, or after you go.
Yeah.
After you go.
Yeah.
So for me, I want to leave a purpose in someone else's life, which ignites my own purpose, because my purpose in life is to leave a positive imprint in everybody who crosses my life.
How beautiful. Yay, you! Woo!
So I hope Not Done Yet movement can fulfill my purpose.
It will. And it will fulfill yours too, because the plot twist is not done. It's still unfolding. So thank you again for joining us for another episode of the Not Done Yet Movement podcast with the amazing Grace here at Bookends in Dubai. Pre-loved books that you can get online. And I'm so happy to call you one of my friends, one of my sisters, mentors, one of my partners in life.
Yay! And we are not done yet, and we will see you again.
Definitely.